She left a poor boy for a rich cultist. What happened next will shock you. Once upon a time in a small city, there lived a humble boy named Isaac. He wasn't born rich, but he had a good heart, full of love, dreams, and determination. During his days in secondary school, he met a sweet and gentle girl named Naomi. They sat together, studied together, and dreamed together. What started as friendship soon blossomed into love. Isaac and Naomi became inseparable. Everyone admired their bond, simple, genuine, and full of hope. After graduation, fate smiled on them both. They gained admission into the same university. Their love only grew stronger. They rented a small apartment near campus and lived like a young couple chasing their future together. But as time went on, things began to change. In their 300 level, Naomi met another guy, tall, confident, and wealthy. His name was Richard. He had a flashy car, designer clothes, and the kind of charm that could easily deceive a young heart. Naomi slowly began to drift away. Isaac noticed the late replies, the excuses, the sudden coldness. One evening, she told him she was no longer interested. Her words pierced Isaac's heart like a knife. She left him for Richard, chasing a life of luxury, unaware that Richard was a cultist. Months later, Naomi's world began to crumble. The so-called rich lifestyle became filled with fear and pain. Richard got involved in dark activities that put her life in danger. Meanwhile, Isaac, though heartbroken, refused to give up. He focused on his studies, prayed, and worked hard to become a better man. After graduation, he got a big job and met a new woman, Priscilla. She was kind, supportive, and shared the same dreams he had. Together, they built a life from nothing, supporting each other through thick and thin. Years passed, and their hard work paid off. Isaac became a successful businessman and a big well-known investor, happily married to Priscilla, blessed with two wonderful children. One day, Isaac and his family were going back home. As he was about to enter his car at a supermarket, a familiar voice called his name. He turned. It was Naomi. She looked worn out, her once bright face now full of regret. She broke down in tears. Isaac comforted her and took her to a place where they can talk better. And after their conversation, she knelt down, begging for another chance. But Isaac smiled gently and said, "Naomi, I forgave you a long time ago, but the chapter we once shared is closed. I've found my peace. I'm happily married with two children. Look at them, they inside my car." Immediately, he got up and he went into his car and drove away. Beside him sat his loving wife and their children, the true picture of happiness he once dreamed of. Naomi sat there watching as the man she once rejected drove away, realizing too late that true love and humility were worth more than money or luxury. She then realized that true love is not about riches or status. It's about loyalty, patience, and growing together. Never trade genuine love for temporary pleasure. If you enjoy the video, like, comment, and subscribe for more.